welcome to Southern Yankee Beauty. Yes, I've got some crazy curls. You guys will see these in a little bit when I tame them. They're left over from yesterday. I thought today would be fun to do a kind of like a very pink, frosty pink winter look today, even though I'm wearing no pink, but I might change after this. So I'll show you what I pulled out to play with to get started because I've got quite the collage of fun stuff to add. So we're going to start with my Pink Lips matte primer. Even though we're doing a glowy look, this will add it right here. We're going into this full cover moisturizer Bye Bye foundation from It Cosmetics. For highlight, we are going into, I'm not even going to say what the name of this is, but it's a Jeffree Star highlighter. And it's got a gorgeous pink shift, but he has absolutely disgusting names. It's just gross. So, for blush, we're doing a combo draping technique. We're going to be using the Natasha Denona Love Glow palette and probably a little bit of the light powder in this, which is from Complex Culture. Like, not this dark one, but this like pink one, because I want it to be kind of like a more of a cool toned blush, and then with the highlight, it's just, oh, it's gonna be so pretty. For the eyes, I'm going to be using this Glam Cosmetics Miracle palette, and we're not gonna use all of these colors, but we're gonna use some of the pinky shades-ish. I wanted to have like a pink background on the eye because there's a shade in the Plain Jane Remastered palette that I want to use, and it's just so icy and pink and beautiful. It's this one right here. Look at this. It's giving me all the feels right here. This is a great palette, by the way, if you can get your hands on it, like every shade in here. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll put some swatches in here somewhere in the video because I feel like you need to see all these swatches. This is going to be coming up in my rankings palettes review, but I don't, I'm not going to be swatching all of them because it's just too many of them. So I'll go ahead and put swatches of this in here so you can see the gorgeousness. All right, so we're going to create just a really pink and sparkly look. We'll see how it comes out together. But, and I already have my face all prepped. I've been using Eurovita facial oils, but I'm also having some issues with my skin, and I've been sick for about a week. So my eyes have been really puffy every day, and I'm having a little bit of like, you know, burning right here from, I guess, from the eyes leaking, some breakouts on my skin, and then, so I've used Eurovita, but I've also used Aquaphor, like here, and I've used black castor oil on my lids, and that's really been helping my skin. I also used my Dermadream today, which, if I keep using it, will help with the lines and wrinkles on my face. I don't like how it feels. It kind of zaps you a little bit, and it kind of freaks me out, and I gotta like force myself to do it, but I did it yesterday and today. And I have a wand coming, which I will use on this channel with you, that I got off of TikTok. It should be here any day now. And it helps with cystic acne. It helps with scarring. It helps with wrinkles. It actually also helps with your, whatchamacallit, your hair. Like if you're losing hair, you have thinning hair, it helps with that too. I told Robert, like, let's try it on the top of his head because he's got balding happening back there. Not that he cares. I don't care either. He keeps it so short. It doesn't matter where I like his hair. It's growing just fine, which he keeps it real short on his face. And I just love that look on a man. I just think it's so sexy. So anyway, all right. So we're going to go in with the Bye Bye foundation. This also has SPF of 50 in it. And I'm just using, this is one, these come in a pack of 2 at Target. I forgot what they're called. They're the black and white ones, but they're like $7 for 2, and it's a really good price, and they're like super squish and good. And then after I use the foundation, you can see on the other side, I do go ahead and use it for creams and stuff. And I'm using mostly creams on my face today because although the highlight, maybe I'll start the highlight with like I have a pink I have pink liquid highlight from Rare Beauty that we can start with just to give us that like nice little glow, and then we can go in with that kind of duochrome pink for a little added extra pop. Oh no, you know what? I'm using the Natasha Loved one. That one has, that's when we're using the cream in there, and then possibly one of the little glitters in there, pink glitter. We'll see. I'm going to be so glitterified and pink and glowy by the time this look is done. I have no idea if it's going to turn out. But that's the fun of makeup, right, friends? That you just get to play and enjoy. And if it doesn't work, who cares? You can go ahead and wash it off. And I'm not keeping makeup on long these days just because my skin's been so extra sensitive. I keep makeup on usually when I go to work, and then that's it. And then I come home and I immediately take it off and I put my skincare on. So I think we want a full look, so we're not going to do any bronzer either today. But I think what I want to do is actually start with the eyes with the Glam Light palette. And there's a color Rosa and there's a color Superwoman. So I think Superwoman's going to be a little too bright for the look. So I'm going to do a combo of the rose and the Superwoman here. And see if we can't get kind of what I'm looking for. I also could have done a brown base in the back, but I wasn't feeling that. I just wanted to keep everything pink. So let's bring you beautiful babes in. And I hope that you all had such an amazing Christmas. I'm trying to think, I was supposed to say I probably should use some primer, but I did use a little bit of concealer, and concealer or foundation on here seems to work better for me for some reason lately. The primers are bothering my eyes. I don't know why, but they like are stinging my eyes, so we're not going to use that. So I just tapped off. This is the color Superwoman. Tapped off again because it looks so bright. I want a very light, I just want a light background because I really want the star of the show. Does this have brown on it? I really want the star of the show to be that gorgeous color that we have in the Plain Jane Remastered, because that's so pretty. So this is going to be kind of a soft look. I feel like this had brown on it. I wiped it off. Let's try it on the other eye, and then if I have to, I'll take it off and do that eye over, because so if this eye comes out nice and without any brown, yeah, I'm going to have to do that one over. That a little bit muddy. I'm barely touching the eye here either. Also, a bonus of what I've been doing on my skincare, on the eyes, I've been using some castor oil, and it's made my eyelashes grow, friends. How cool is that? All right, let me clean this one off. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to go with that special shade in a minute, but I want to go under the eyes with a little Fearless, which is a purple shade, because pink under my eyes doesn't look good. So while we're doing a pink look, we are going to just add a little bit of warmth in here, just a little with this purpley shade down at the bottom. Also, one of the things, if you have sensitive eyes or skin, mine's just, it's part winter, it's part being sick, but my skin has just been irritable. And so when I am going to put any kind of shimmer on right now, I put shadow all over my lid, and that is another area, even over the foundation or concealer or whatever you're using, of protection, so that those glitters, because even if they're fine glitters, they can be scratchy to your skin if you have sensitive skin like mine. So that's why I went all over the lid. It also gives it a nice base if it's a sheer shade like what we're doing. It gives it a nice base. So I'm just coming in and smudging this all under the eye. We're kind of shearing it out. We're not doing it super dark, but we are, it is a little bit of a different color story than the pink. Hopefully this turns out this look. We'll see. All right, guys, tell me while we're talking and doing our makeup, tell me about how your Christmas was. Did you guys have a good Christmas? Our whole family, our entire family's been sick. It's been an up and down year for our family. And they said, you know, I read somewhere that like winter solstice, I'm going to go in with Heavenly underneath it to blend that out. They said winter solstice started on the 21st, and I saw a podcast about why everybody gets sick during Christmas time, and it is supposedly to purge all of the negative energies that you have in you from this past year and get you ready for your rebirth for 2024 and clear out the old stagnant energies. So if you're super sick, you may have went through more heartache or pain than other people did for this last year, and more negative stuff, and your body is trying to rid yourself of that so that you can walk into 2024 healthy and ready for some really good, wonderful change. All right, so this color we're going to go into is called AC 170. AC 170, but let me grab a flat brush first. I think we're doing mostly that all over the lid. If I need some definition, there are some darker tones there we can use as well. All right, look at this baby. So we're gonna start. I'm starting with the brush, but then I'm gonna end up using my, just get the shape going, then I'll end up using my finger after I get the shape in there a little bit better. And you guys know I have very, very hooded lids. So a hooded lid is when your eye hangs over your actual eyelid, okay? So for me to have you be able to see it, and for me to be able to see it and enjoy it, I do have to come up higher than the average bear. Certainly if you're 20 and you've got your beautiful tight skin on your lids, you do not need to come up this high. You can just actually go like right where you're, like right in here where your crease is, right to here. But I'm gonna go higher than that. And so that's also the other reason that a lot of times I put my lids on with my eyes open, because how the hell are you gonna know if you can see your shadow? Like, I don't wanna just see my shadow, the special lid shades, when I close my eyes or blink, even though that's, you know, how a lot of people will do their eyes. So we're going to see if this has a little bit more power if we use our finger, which I think it will. And that's the shift, by the way. So you can see like it's pulling pink. That's the shade right there I'm using. But when you're in different light, it's going to showcase differently. It's just going to pull pink on the eye, which is perfect for our look today though. And I also have it over a pink base, so it's going to pull a little bit more pink than the other shade. That's pretty. Okay, so I did leave the corner a little bit open so that we can come in and add something else fun. And I also might pull a shade in, I'm thinking from Natasha Denona, one of her sparkly shades from the Xenon palette. I might go grab that because for our inner corner and also our highlight, because this is going to be like a snowberry look. You know, it's going to be like we've got our pink snow winter frosty look. I got to figure out what I'm doing for my lips, but we're going to do a kind of probably a liner and a gloss on the lips in a pretty pink shade as well. So you can kind of see here in the sun, it's pulling a little bit more of the darker shade. Or I mean of the lighter white. But yeah, I'm thinking I might grab that Natasha Denona Xenon, because I'm thinking either also a topper for the very center of the lid, like right in here with the snow crystal-y colors, and then the inner corner and the highlight. That'd be pretty, wouldn't it? I just felt like, you know, playing with some color today. I thought, we need some color, friends. We do. Wow. This palette, by the way, totally worth it. And I think it might be going away. So if it's still available, they had like, there was the original plain Jane, and then this is the remastered. And these shades are so soft and so stunning and so easy to work with. And I want to use, I want to do a look too with this using these two, like this olive and this green. They've got so many fun shades in here. You can even add like this shade here, which is more of like a coppery shade, but if you're afraid of reds and don't look good in reds like a lot of us don't, that would be like a good, really deep one to just sort of play with. All right, so at this point, we do need a little something in the outer edge, and I still want to stay with the duochrome. So let's see what we have here. Let's look at the one next to it, and this one, and this one. So these are the three that we have. So we could do that. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's got the blue. Ooh, that one does too. Ugh. This is the one right next to it, this one right here. Let's try just a little bit of that in the outer corner here. It's not really going to deepen it because it's none of the shades are deep, but it does add a little some sparkle there at the end. A little bit of that blue shift gives us more of that. I like the blue because you can see blue and purple in the winter time too. A lot of little frostiness, and I love it. Okay, let's go get that Xenon palette. Okay, picked up the Xenon palette. These are the 3 shades. This is Stellar, and it's almost giving me like a wet vibe. Let me just show you. It looks more silver here, but I'm thinking that that wetness is really beautiful, and we might use that on the inner corner. So let's just do it. You know, sometimes I like to do like one color or one palette, like so that I can do a whole look with just one palette. And then other times it's like, no, what can we create by combining? I love kind of mixing and matching shades together as well. I think that's the fun of makeup, you know? All right, bring this little baby up here. Once we add the definer, like the lash liner and all that, and mascara, it's all gonna come together. But sometimes these light shades don't really come together until you finish it off. All right, so I'm gonna take the tip of that same shade, but the tip of this brush, and I'm gonna pull it all the way over. My eyes are gonna be a snow princess. I couldn't see because I was getting a notification on my phone and it was blocking right where I was trying to put that. See, now you can tell why I didn't really want to have a dark background, because you can't really see most of it anyway by the time I'm done. But I am going to go over a little bit because this side's a little wonky. Right in there. And do the same thing here. Kind of just get that in there. Okay. And I'm going to go in with a matte actually on top. Blizzard. This is sort of a gray tone matte. We're going to go, no, I lied. We're going to go into Contrail. This one. Contrail. Because I want white, not gray. And you can take that white under the eye even too, here. Let's do our cheeks. We'll do our eyes at the end. We'll kind of finish it all together so the full look comes together at the end. All right, so to get started with Miss Natasha Denona, we are going in with this first shade, which is going to be like a white pinky glow. This is called Glow Cream Base, okay? And I'll put it kind of heavy on. Let's back up a little bit. This is a beautiful palette. This is my second one. This is my reorder because I already used up one of these and I reordered it because I just loved it so much. So it's got a glowy base and it blends out. It's nothing to be scared of. It looks dark, but you can see it's sheer. It's really beautiful. And we're going to drape the blush because we want it, I almost kind of, yeah, like that, right into the eyeshadow. Because we want it to be like we're just flushed. And this will also give good sticking powder. Power, I can't talk. A little bit on the nose for that rosy girl nose, like I'm cold out. All right, that's where we are so far. I am going to go in with a little bit of this, but I'm going to use my finger. This is a very glittery pink, and we're going to actually, before, I mean, I did that already, but let's actually go into a little bit of the powder. I've got that going there, but that's just going to have to deal because we got to have that looked at and see what it is. So let's go into this really bright shade here. This will help set that, and then we'll do the glitters. Go right up into the temples, and maybe a little bit on the forehead, just pinking up the skin, kind of everywhere, you know, just pinking it. Just like that. Okay, now we'll go into that little glitter, and actually maybe I should use a little wash of this, of a brush instead of my fingers. So this is a beautiful, beautiful pink glitter. These are the only two shades we're using from the Natasha Denona, because then we'll be adding the white after I do my eyes to the rest, the white highlight with the pink. Okay, so there's that. I am going to go ahead right now and finish up the eyes with some mascara and liner. I'll be right back. We're almost there. Okay, on my lips so far, I'm not done with my lips, but I just put on this KAB color Charming lip liner. And for the eyes, the bottom, I used the Stila. It's just a black, the Stila Stay All Day Smudge Waterproof Liner. And then on the top, though, I don't know how well you can see this. It is a really pretty blue. And when you use it with the duochrome, it kind of goes and makes the duochrome like a little purple. It makes the blue liner like, sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it looks purple. So really loving that as well. That little, just that little pop of something there, little something different. And then I used the Better Than Sex mascara. All right, for the lips, I'm gonna go in with, I think this is Too Faced. This is Unicorn Tears, and it's got blues and this will be pretty if I do like the same look using purple and blue for a cold winter look with purple and blue as well as this liner, and we might do that. I don't do well with blues, but purple and blue I think I can pull off with my blue eyes. So let's go in with the Unicorn Tears and see what this does. Yeah, I think it's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty. We are almost there. I'm excited about this look. I think it's quite fun and pretty. Okay, so now we're going into the highlighter, and don't be afraid if you don't have all the things that I'm showing. You pull together your own colors that you love, that you have in your own collection, that are pinks and frosty. And then I want you to tag me in your looks on Instagram if you don't mind. I'd want to see your cold girl look, whether you do a pink cold berry look, or you do a blue look, or you do a purple or a blue and purple, or you just do like all white and frosty. I want to see it. So let's get the highlighter on next. All right. This is a fun highlight. It's a crazy highlight. It's a fun one. I'm pushing it right up in there. I'll tone it down with a little bit of powder, but not much, because you want it to look kind of this way. You know, you want it to be a little bit different and fun. Okay, I have this, I think it's Yate London. It was a little sample from Ipsy. I'm just going to go in these areas. And I'm using a small brush because I don't want a lot of powder on my face. I low-key kind of love this look. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my hair, my makeup, or my hair. I got some eyelashes I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna change it to something pink, and then we're gonna do a final reveal. Hold on. Okay, friends, let me back up. So what I did is I added some wispies from Ardell on. I've got, now I have to make closer. I've got these cute little, just little pink heart crystal earrings. The hair is curled today. I've got a necklace that it's not showing real well, but it does show like pinks, and it's got like pink crystals. Oh, I'm missing a couple crystals in here. Oh, bummer. I can send that back. It's Park Lane and they'll replace it. So I might do that. So, and then I just added a little pink bracelet, and then I have a little pink jumpsuit that goes all the way down, and a little cardigan. I'll do a little picture. I got to put some shoes on with it. I've got some little boots with fur that on the edges that I'm going to wear with this as well. And that is our fun little spin today on the kind of the cold girl look, featuring more pink tones instead of like the a lot of them are doing like the whites and stuff like that, and like a red lip and a red nose and stuff. And we can do that, but I think my next one I might want to do for winter in January is the purple and the purple and the blue, because I think that would be another fun one. I'm very interested to see your looks too. So if you are recreating sort of a pink berry cold girl look, please tag me in them. Or if you've done other ones where you've done like, you know, sort of like the clear crystally white on the eyes, or the blue or the purple, or the blue and the purple, whatever type of look you've created for a cold winter look, I want to see it. I'm over on Instagram at southernyankee15, and you can tag me in it. You can send me a message. I just want to see your looks. If I get some looks, I will put them in a future video if you're okay with it. So if you send me a look, let me know, hey, don't share this, or yes, please do share this. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All the products that I link that I can link will be below. Some of them, like, I don't think these were limited edition, but Jeffree just started to come out with some that have, I think, purple and blue for the holiday season. So this particular one might not be available. The Love palette is. I'll check and see on, I think the plain jade remastered is still available, but I think if you don't get it soon, you will miss out. I need to take this off. It's got, there's a cover over it, and it's got dirty fingerprints all over it, and it's, there we go. That looks better. So anyway, oh, and I've got to do swatches, so you'll see the swatches as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.